Namaste. My name is Manisha Singh, Assistant Professor in Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Sciences under Department of Food and Biotechnology in Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today we will discuss all about the jams, jellies and marmalades. And in our previous session, we will discuss about the fruits and fruit extraction of fruit juices and sugar syrups. So now let's start with the topic jams, jellies, and marmalades. As you all know, India is the second largest producer of fruits and vegetables in the world. Total area under fruits and vegetable cultivation is estimated at 12 million hectares, which is 7% of total cropped area in the country. The commercial processing of fruits and vegetable is approximately 2%, and India exported processed fruits and vegetable worth rupees 5,240 millions in 1997 to 98. During 2015 to 16, India exported fruits and vegetables worth rupees 8,391 crores, which comprises of fruits worth rupees 3,524 crores and vegetables worth rupees 4,866 crores. Okay, as per the latest estimates by Saifet Ludhiana, the wastage of fresh horticulture produce is up to 18% due to poor post-harvest management practices. Hardly 2% of perishable horticultural produce is processed to value-added products. So let's start with the jam. Jam is a product made by boiling fruit pulp with sufficient sugar to a reasonably thick consistency, firm enough to hold the fruit tissues in position. Apple, pear, sapota, apricot, loquat, peach, papaya, karunda, carrot, plum, strawberry, raspberry, tomato, mango, grapes, and muskmelon are used for the preparation of jams, and there are in market mixed fruit jam is also available. It can be prepared from one kind of fruit or from two or more kinds. Okay, so jam contains 0.5 to 0.6% acid, and sugar should not be more than 40%, and TSS should be 68%. So the for processing of jam, we require ripe firm fruits. After that, washing that fruits, then we will peel the fruits. Then there is a pulping of those fruit pulp, and then addition of sugar. After addition of sugar, there is a boiling of that fruit pulp, then addition of citric acid, then judging of end point by further cooking up to 105 degrees Celsius or 68% TSS or by the sheet test. Okay, then filling it hot into the bottles. After that, cooling, waxing, capping, and then storage at room temperature. Then the problem faced in jam production. So crystallization, if sugar content is more, then there is a problem arises which is known as crystallization, sticky or gummy jam, premature setting, surface graining and shrinkage, and there is the microbial spoilage. That means yeast maybe grow there. Then second product is jelly. Jelly is a semi-solid product prepared by boiling a clear strain solution of a pectin containing fruit extract free from pulp after the addition of sugar and acid. A perfect jelly should be transparent, well set, but not too stiff, and should have the original flavor of the fruit. It should be of attractive color and keep its shape when removed from the mold. It should be firm enough to retain a sharp edge but tender enough to quiver when pressed. It should be gummy, sticky, or syrupy, or have crystallized sugar. The product should be free from dullness with little or no syneresis, that is VP, and neither tough nor rubbery, and having the TSS 65%, 0.5 to 0.75% of acid, and 45% of the fruit juice. Okay. Important considerations in jelly making are: number one is pectin, which is tested by the alcohol test and by the gelometer. Then acid content, sugar content, and judging of the end point of the jelly making is sheet or the flake test, then the drop test, and the temperature test. Okay. Then there is a how you will make jelly. First of all, you need a fruit. It may be either guava or any other fruit. Then that fruit should be firm, not overripe, because in the jelly making, the most important part is the pectin. The main role of setting of jelly is the pectin. After that, washing of that fruit and then cutting into the thin slices. After that, after cutting, boiling with water for at least 20 to 30 minutes. Okay. Then after addition of citric acid during boiling, that is 2 grams per kg of fruit, and then straining of the extract. Then we will do the pectin test for addition of sugar. Then boiling, and then again boiling after that, then you will strain that pectin or that juice, and then again fill it into, then again uh, extract the pectin, like by boiling with water for about 20 to 30 minutes. Basically, we are extracting the pectin here, okay, or the juice. Then removal of scum or foam by 1 teaspoon edible oil is added for 45 kgs of sugar. Color and remaining citric acid is added. Then filling hot into the bottles. Then waxing, capping, and storage at ambient temperature. So the problem arises in jelly making or seen in jelly making is formation of the crystals and failure to set. The failure to set is due to the addition of too much sugar, lack of acid or pectin, cooking below the end point, cooking beyond the end point, and prolonged cooking will lead to the failure to set. The jelly will not set. Then cloudy or foggy jellies, due to the use of non-clarified juice or extract, there is a chance of making cloudy or foggy jellies. Then use of immature fruit, overcooking, overcooling, non-removal of scum, faulty pouring, premature gelation will lead to cloudy or foggy jellies. Next is syneresis or weeping of jelly. In this, excess of acid, insufficient pectin, premature gelation, and fermentation will lead to the syneresis or weeping of jelly. Then our next product is marmalade. Marmalade is a citrus fruit product prepared by cooking the fruit pulp or the extract with sufficient amount of sugar and using shreds of peels as a suspended material. Marmalades are of two types. One is jelly marmalade, second is jam marmalade. The method of preparation of jam marmalade is practically the same as that of jelly marmalade. In this case, the pectin extract of the fruit is not clarified and the whole pulp is used. Sugar is added according to the weight of the fruit, generally in the proportion of 1:1, and the pulp sugar mixture is cooked till the TSS content reaches to 65%. Okay. Now, what are the problem in marmalade making? The browning during storage is very common, which can be prevented by addition of 0.09 grams of potassium metabisulfite, also known as KMS, per kg of marmalade, and not using tin containers. Potassium metabisulfite dissolves in a small quantity of water and is added to the marmalade while it is cooling. Potassium metabisulfite also eliminates the possibility of molds spoilage due to the molds. Then how you will make marmalade? Number one, you will take ripe fruits. Then after washing, peeling outer yellow portion, that is known as flavido. In the citrus fruits, there is two parts, flavido and albedo. You take peeling of yellow portion, that is known as flavido. Okay, then cutting yellow portion into the fine shreds. Fine shreds, that means 1.9 to 2.5 centimeter long and 0.8 to 0.12 centimeter thickness. Okay, you have to cut these flavido into the fine shreds. After that, boiling of these shreds and then straining the extract, in which in this you are basically removing the bitter part of the peels by just boiling. Okay, then testing for pectin content by the help of the alcohol test, and then addition of sugar. So your shreds will be made and then cooking to 103 degrees Celsius to 105 degrees Celsius, then addition of prepared shreds, boiling till gelling point, testing for the end point, and then cooling it, and then flavorings are added, and then filling in a sterilized bottle, and then sealing. For filling, during filling, basically for marmalade, that you are adding jelly, and then after shreds over there, one layer of jelly, then there one layer of shreds, then jelly, one layer, and then shreds. It likewise, marmalade is filled in the sterilized bottle. After that, sealing of the bottle and then storage at ambient temperature. I hope the preparation of jam, jelly, and marmalade is clear to all. In your exam, you may ask, like, explain the preparation of jams, explain the preparation of jelly, and explain the preparation of marmalade. And one question is like, distinguish between or among the jam, jellies, and marmalade. Entrance point of view, question will ask like, what is the total, what is the TSS of jam, what is the TSS of jelly, and what is the TSS of marmalade. Okay, and what is the difference in between the jam, jellies, and marmalade, and they will give a few points, and you have to identify what will be the difference in between, in among them. Okay, and another question may ask in entrance, like they are giving a few steps and you have to arrange the preparation of jam, jellies, and marmalades. Okay, so likewise question will be asked in your exam. And one more question will be asked, like, explain the preparation of apple jam, mixed fruit jam. So you have to answer from selection of fruits and vegetable, and then receiving, their washing, and then after it's peeling, cutting, boiling, likewise till the end product, or till the that fruit jam is packaged, sealed, packaged, labeled into the container. You have to write till that point. Okay, so that is enough for the today's lecture. I hope this session will clear to all, and thank you so much for watching this video.